Aloha guys, welcome to the Live Surf Love YouTube channel with Sean Darkerty, aka Polar. By supporting this channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit the notifications on the bell ding for new posts. I post shorts almost every day. I post long videos 2 to 3 times a week about surfing or just living life, food, mixture, but mostly just surfing, and it's all combined in one video. Also commenting, sharing, would be absolutely appreciated if you guys could do that. Takes 2 seconds, so just click that button. It's free, and it would definitely help support this channel. Let's get into the tutorial, guys. All right, so this tutorial is going to be from beginners to intermediate. So we're going to step up from beginners to go to intermediate longboarding. This is going to be a fade takeoff. So we are going to talk about fade takeoffs, and I'm going to show you some videos of me in the water doing a fade takeoff. I'm not an expert at it. I'm still working on it. Me and my wife here are still working on it. I'm getting better because every time I'm out in the water, I'm always trying to practice it, unless the wave is not giving me the opportunity to do it. But I'm going to practice it each and every time I'm out in the water surfing, as long as the wave is available. So yeah, let's get into it. So I have the board. If you see it at my angle, it's pointing to my left. So maybe if you're looking at it, it's going to be your right, but it's pointing to the left. So the board is tilted to the left right here. So we'll angle it just a little bit more so you can see it. So what this is going to do is when you're paddling, and the breaks that we go to mostly break right. So I'm going into a wave going to the left. So it looks like I'm going to be paddling to the left. And so let me get down on the board and show you guys. So right here, I'm looking like I'm gonna go left. There's our friend KP, calls it the fakie, because he was like, oh, it looks like you guys are going left and then you guys go right. So I guess we can call it the fakie takeoff. So you paddle, and when you pop up, so you look up, you're still going left. When you pop up, now all of a sudden you're gonna turn it to the right. So you're gonna get on that tail and that front foot on the rail. So you want to be on the right side of the stringer. So the stringer's down the middle of the board. This is a foam board, so it doesn't have a stringer, but you're going to put that right foot on the right side. So the stringer's down the middle of the board, straight down the middle. You're going to put your foot on the right side of that, and then your back foot's going to be back a little bit, and you're going to turn it. So you're going to move your hips, turn the board, get on that rail so it can dive in. So it looks like you're going left, and all of a sudden the nose will whip around and go right. So you'll be like that, riding the right wave. All right, guys, this is me coming down the line doing a fade takeoff. So my board's going to be angled to the left, and I'm going to go right. I froze it right where I'm at, right here. I froze it. The next video will be all the way through, but I just wanted to show you how I'm angled to the left, and then I swoop it to the right, and I'm on the high part of the wave, so you can still see me from behind. That's exactly how you want to be. You could even angle it more, but right now I thought that was perfectly angled. So I just wanted to show you one or two clips of the same one. This one's just all the way through without stopping or freezing. So yeah. All right. So that's a fade or fakie takeoff. And you'll still be like this. And the reason why we do that fade takeoff is for multiple reasons. You could set up your wave a little bit better if the wave is there. So like if it's a nice slow rolling wave like Doheny, San Onofre, Waikiki, you could go left, take it a little bit, pop up, turn right. And the reason we do that is because we can get on the high line of the wave to nose ride. So nose riding is that cross stepping. We've done a tutorial on that. Actually we haven't, but we talked about it a little bit. But yeah, to cross step. So when you're trimming going right, you're on the high part of the wave, because you don't want to go down to the bottom of the wave and cross step. It's going to be annoying. It's not going to work. It's too hard. It's yeah, not natural. So the reason we do that fade takeoff is it swings us, gets us on top of that wave. On the top, we could trim, and then also the best part is you can nose ride, or you could just cruise on top of the wave. You could do a little roller coaster where you could hit the lip, come back down into the whitewash, go back up again. Just is perfect. It's a really good takeoff. Once you get, like I said, more intermediate expert, you will start learning this takeoff maneuver, or fakie takeoff. We call it the fakie takeoff. So here I am again doing another fade takeoff. My board is slightly facing left, not as much as I wanted it to, but it's still facing left, as you can see right here, frozen. It's facing less, I'm facing, and then I'm swooping it to the right. It's a little bit quicker, a little bit smaller. I think I was just reading the wave. It was breaking a little bit quicker than I thought it would be. So yeah, so you don't have to angle it too much. You could even do a little bit like how I was doing right there, slightly. And again, it gets me right up to the high point of the wave where I can nose ride, cross step, and enjoy it. So called the fakie takeoff, because you might fool some people out there that don't know what you're doing, because they'll be like, oh, look, that person's going left or that person's going right. And then next thing you know, you swing it. So again, fade takeoff right here. So we'll go right to left. So the wave, that means the wave's going to break left. So you'll see the wave coming. So let's get down on the board. So I'm paddling to the right, as you can see the board. When I pop up, boom. And then what I'm going to do, since I'm regular and I'll be going back foot, I'll have the left foot on the left side of the stringer. So on the back part of the rail right here instead of the front, I'll be back here, and this board will swing it like this. It's easier in the water, but it's okay. And that's how it's going to look. So then now you're going left, and you'll help get that trim, top of the wave, cross step, cross step back, or you could just cruise and just woo and ride the wave best you can. So that's why we do the fade takeoff. Again, this is more intermediate. A lot of beginners will just go straight, ride down to the bottom of the wave, and be done. This will let you catch the wave longer too. It will get you the longest way possible. And again, you don't have to pop up right away. This is where you got it, and you could take your time. So you could boogie. We call it boogie boarding. Everybody knows kind of what boogie boarding is. When you hold the board, boogie board is when you pop up, boom, and you're ready to go. And you go right. You could keep going left a little bit, and then when you feel like you're ready and you see the wave kind of forming, you got to judge the wave too. When you see the wave forming, and you're like, there it is. That's when you get back part of the board. You hit that rail, and you go. And if you cross that back even more. So on this kind of wave, you want to be kind of back on the board a little bit, not too far back where you're paddling and the board's like that out of the water. You don't want that. You don't want to be too far forward where the board is paddling and you're like that. That's not good. You want to be kind of center, but just a little bit where you normally sit in the middle of the board. You want to just be back just maybe a couple inches farther to get that really turn, because it's just like skateboarding. This is your turning, the tail. It's how you turn the big boards. Even short boarders, they are on the tail where their stomp pads are. For longboarders, we don't have stomp pads unless you have the foam stuff, but I'm not a big fan of that. But yeah, you have your back foot right here, and then also your front foot helps you guide it too by stepping on either side of the rail, whether you want to go. So those two little things will go a long way, because some people just think, oh, right in the middle, go right. Well, we have big boards. Like I have a 10-foot board, classic single fin. I'm not going to be in the middle trying to move the hips. And even if I'm back on the tail, I need a little bit of help too, because, to wing it that way, to turn it, would definitely be helpful if I have that front foot still on the opposite side of that stringer to help it turn a little bit. And then you can go in the straight when you do your cross steps or whatever maneuver you want to do. But yeah, so that's the fade or fakie takeoff. So yeah, the easiest way to do it is practice on land, just like I was doing. So it kind of gets you the feel of how to angle the board. Also, again, just make sure when you're out in the water and you're in the lineup, make sure that it is the wave. You don't want to do a fade takeoff right into the whitewash where it's like breaking and you're like trying to do a fade takeoff, and then next thing you know, you're doing a turtle roll with your board because you're trying to do a fade takeoff. It has to be the right wave. Like we call it A-frame waves, where you can go left or right. Kind of breaks like this, like that. It makes it an A-frame. you want to look for those kind of ways where you could set up, and if the left is available, you could fake it to the right or fade to the right and then turn it to the left, or you could turn to the left or go left and then turn it to the right. So yeah, so you want to be, the waves right here, you want to be on top. You don't want to be at the bottom. There's no cross stepping, and then your wave's basically busted, and then you're just going to be riding whitewash. So this is the reason why we do the fade and the fakie takeoff. So yeah. All right, guys. If you have any questions, please comment me. Comment on this video. I will get to every single comment. Always do. Yeah, again, support this channel by subscribing, commenting, sharing, and really appreciate it. Now it's time for you to go get wet, go catch some waves, have some fun, and we'll see you out there in the water soon. Aloha. Laters.
It's been too long now, I think that I want. I second guess you, I second guess me, I second guess them, don't second guess me. Live in the moment, cause we are so free. And in this moment, life is like a dream. Live in the moment, cause we are so free. And in this moment, life is like a dream. So come a little closer, but don't hold your breath. Silence in the background, violence in your eyes now. Remember that time you gave your heart to me. Remember that time when life was like a dream. You know what I know. You know what I know. I need to hold you close to me. Life is a game that we play. I won't get away. We can find a safe place within our company. Within our company. Within our company. So come closer to me. Come a little closer. It's been too long now, I think that I want. I second guess you, I second guess me, I second guess them, don't second guess me. So come a little closer. Reminiscing the good old days, remembering to forget all the bad ones. I remember when college seemed so important, but is it worth it? Been wondering what truly matters to me. I know for sure it's not a fancy degree. I'd like to do what I love, but what if I'm not good enough? personality. Sometimes sour, sometimes sweet. An M. Night Shyamalan story called Everything's Peachy. Can we just skip straight to the plot twist, please?